Hello, and welcome back. Welcome back to the Football Corner. Welcome back to another live stream, another show, another video on the channel. Welcome to the Gooner Lounge. For all my fellow Gooners out there that are chilling on this lovely, lovely evening. And we have a lot to discuss today, people. We have a lot to discuss. Now, I'm going to start off by saying, firstly, make sure you're smashing that like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. And make sure you're hitting that bell notification so you're notified every time we make a video, every time we go live, every time we do all of that good stuff. But we have a lot to discuss. Yeah, we're going to be discussing a lot of things, such as Ramsdale's dad, who can't seem to keep his damn mouth shut. This guy, every time I hear about him, every time I see him, bro, this guy's just yapping his mouth off, bro. In the media, just talking to people, doing these podcasts like as if he's a full-time YouTuber. So we're going to definitely be speaking about that. We'll see as an emergency signing to come in because Thomas Partey can't stay fit for no longer than 5 games. As well as that, we're going to be speaking about Odegaard, his coming back from his injury, as well as Gabriel Jesus. Let me get it correctly, because I've actually been corrected, guys. I've actually been corrected before. I got told it's not Jesus. He's not Spanish. He is Brazilian, and in Portuguese it is Jesus. They pronounce the J. It also is Jose Mourinho, not Jose Mourinho. But yeah, listen, we're going to be speaking about all of that stuff, as well as the VAR decisions that were very fraudulent in the Newcastle game. But without me blabbering on, sitting here just yapping off, let me invite the panel, man. Let me bring them out. So, firstly, I want to bring a guy who just, listen, he does his own intro. I don't need to talk too much. I don't need to say nothing. Let me just bring him on. Let me see what he says. Let's go, man. Big up to this guy.
Oh yeah, now my people, it's your dark-skinned man from the motherland. If you didn't know before, now tonight you go understand. Smash the like button, people. Enjoy the show. We got a lot to talk, and watch out for my. Hey, just to warn you, Sad. I got a little bit of an echo. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard, so when I'm not speaking, I will be muting my mic just to help out the situation.
Okay.
But big up, man. Thanks for having me on the show, bro.
Nah, big up, bro. Big up. I couldn't hear an echo, but it's all good, man. Big up to yourself, bro. Big up to yourself, though. Next on the channel, let's keep them rolling out. I made a little joke about his name just before we actually went live, but it's none other. You saw him on the chat. You saw him in the channel before when we done the match reactions. He's back again. He is back again. It's Giuseppe putting up in these new Giuseppes, looking fresh as hell. Giuseppe, how you doing, my bro?
I said a lot of time, man. I've heard all the Giuseppe jokes. See, I don't get offended. You know, some people, you make a little joke about their name. Some people get their dads involved when stuff ain't going their way. You know, I'm just here. Listen, it's nice to be with a panel of people that we all love the same thing, Arsenal Football Club. Mm-hmm. We all want the best for Arsenal Football Club. We're here to talk about Arsenal Football Club. Share, all that good stuff, people. Thanks for having me on the channel again. Nice to meet you, brother. I love the intro. I love the energy. Come on, I love the shirt as well. Yeah, man. But
classic, you know.
Yeah, come on. But yeah, man, let's get into talking some football. But sure, we got someone else.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And listen, he's been here before. He'll be here again and again and again. I actually met him in real life when I went to see the mighty Arsenal play Burnley on the weekend. I saw him in real life, man. This guy is tall, bro. You know when I pulled up to him, yeah? This guy's a whole 6'7" something. I don't know, bro. Man's built like a tree, bro. He can hunt geese with a rake. It's crazy out here. But listen, let me bring him on. It's none other than Matt from the Back of the Net podcast. Matt, how's it going, my bro?
First of all, I don't even know what to say, bro. I'm just laughing at the intro. But listen, thanks for having me on, man. Listen, nice. Giuseppe listen, I can't beat one such as intro. That intro he's got, yeah. I listened to it, I'm like, what
Big
can
up, bro.
Listen, big up the intro. Listen, thanks for having me on,
Cheers,
G.
bro.
Thanks for having me on.
Nah, big up to yourselves. And listen, guys, also, as you're subscribing to the channel, I will be putting their links in the description. So you can go subscribe to every single one of their YouTube channels. Go show them love, man. There's some really talented content creators right here, man. So make sure you go show their channel some love, get their subscribers up. But I think the first thing we need to discuss, because it's pissed me off since I saw the report. I think we need to speak about this guy's dad, bro, because he's actually getting a bit out of control, bro. He's starting to be on the side of unhinged. You know what I mean? Like, bro, what is going on? I don't know who wants to start, bro, but what is going on with this guy's dad, bro?
Daddy.
Bro, hey, yo, I can start if you want. Mate, I'm telling you now, mate, yeah. His dad he's either told his dad he wants to push for a move, so come out and speak nonsense, or his dad has just like stitched his son right up, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, it's turned so many people, so many Arsenal fans against Aaron Ramsdale. Listen, I don't think we should be doing that because it didn't come out of Ramsdale's mouth, but that alongside the interview that we see with Ramsdale and some of the shocking things that he said in that, like, listen, everyone knows, like, listen, we've all played football. We know you don't keep your concentration and stuff, but to go out and say that when you've bottled the league last season, this and that, you can't be saying it, bro. You can't. You got to think clever in the football.
Especially after Southampton. Come on, bro. You can't. Mate,
and then that come out about the pigeon, yeah. But like to his dad, like, listen, his dad's a fan, yeah. Like we like his dad's at all the away games, this, that. He's got quite a good bond with fans, this and that. People love his dad. Yeah, he wears the funny hat so Ramsdale can see him in the crowd and all that. Cool, stick to that, bro. Stick to that. Your son earns enough money, bro. You don't need to be getting on Sky Sports and this and that, talking about the manager. Like, come on, that's something that rival fans are doing. That's stuff that's the toxic stuff we don't want around the club anymore, because we've had enough toxic stuff around the club. We all know, we've been Arsenal fans for years, so we know the toxic stuff that was at the club. So we need that gone. So don't, like, listen, I don't know what you guys think, but I just think it was a bad decision. If his dad has a manager, yeah, I hope his dad ain't his manager, because if he's not, he's a bad manager. But yeah, man, I think it was. Listen, it ain't the end of the world, but it's just not a good look, man. It's not a good look.
It's not a good look. For
I think this has finished him, man. Unfortunately, it shouldn't. But the way things have transpired, it's just going to be so difficult for him to find a way back. Obviously, there's an awkward situation where I think we play Brentford soon, where he has to play. Like, so it's one of them ones right now. So I don't know what's going to go on there, but I don't know, man. It's mad. It's like you know that kid that comes home and says, "Dad, I got in a fight today." Like, what? Like, they always keep beating me up at school. He's like, "But why don't you stand up to them?" He's like, "Oh no, just leave it, Dad." Should I talk to them, son? He's like, "Nah, leave it, Dad. Okay, I'm just gonna have a word. I'm not gonna fight him, son. I'm just gonna have a word." And obviously, you know that's not what you should do as a kid. Send your dad to deal with your battles, because he's gonna get ripped. He's probably getting ripped in his freaking at training and stuff. Like, oh, you need daddy to fight your battles, and you know the English boys in the England camp are gonna be getting it onto him. We already know, so it's gonna be long. So I don't know what that's gonna do in terms of his mental health and his composure when it comes to playing in the game. So I just think timing is so key when it comes to this this game, man. And his dad picked the wrong time. Do you know what would have been a great time at the end of the season, maybe where everything has happened, and you might want to, even though I don't think he should do it at all, but let's say that's if there was ever a time where if you did want to speak, it's then. Not in the middle of him trying to fight for his place back in one of the biggest sides in the world. Do you get what I'm saying? Now it's just techie. Arteta puts him in. He's like, oh, maybe he listened to his dad. He doesn't put him in. Everyone's like, oh, his career is done. It's fucked. I do think Arteta has created the bigger problem, but his dad has definitely not helped the situation. So it's all mad now, to be fair.
Bro, Matt, because I'm gonna go on a whole monologue about this guy, but I want to give you guys the opportunity to speak first before I get out my my outlook on it, to be honest.
No, you know what? I feel like he's finished as well. I'm with one touch. I feel like it's the wrong timing. And, you know, I think we're 50-50 with who starts, Raya or Ramsdale. And like Giuseppe said, it literally just feels like the pendulum has just all gone over to Raya now to just play. Yeah, it's mad. And I hear it, like you're protective over your son and all that. But I don't know if you guys heard, but there's a reporter, I think Sammy Mockbell, his name is, and he said the reason why Ramsdale was really taking that team was because he was putting out the feelers to leave. Him or his dad talking about leaving, wanting to go Chelsea. I think Chelsea were rumored to want him, Bayern Munich, whatever. So I feel like it is kind of like looking to push a move. I feel like he knows he's not going to get a game in the league anyway. He's going to play cup games. And I do feel like, yeah, it's the end. It's sad that it's become this because he was important to us. You know, we saw the games against Liverpool and all of that. But he did ultimately in one of our most important games cost us. Like, whatever way we look at it, Southampton, West Ham at home, away, he did cost us. It's unfortunate, but he did. So, yeah, it's sad it's come to this. I didn't want it to end like this because I felt like we were getting a goalkeeper for the next 10 years when we signed him. I kind of had this David Seaman feel about, you know, young English keeper. We're going to have him into the 30s and he's going to be phenomenal. But here we are. David Raya's there now, who doesn't feel with the most confidence. I can't lie. But listen, this is where we are. But listen, Dad, anyone will do that for their children. I get it. But I think sometimes you've got to tell your parent, listen, don't speak because you're going to kind of make me look in a certain way. But it's too late now, man. I think Arteta's made a decision. That's it. It's cup games or you leave in the story.
I think,
you know,
as well, yeah.
And let's go on, Giuseppe, go on.
Oh, yeah, cheers. The thing is as well, I think like obviously the concentration things come out all now and that. So we don't know what Arteta's seen or Arteta knows from training matches and that he might not have thought, I need to either get someone in that's going to push this guy to improve or he's just going to fade out and he's going to want to leave. It looks like he's going to the route of wanting to leave. Now, I've said already about him leaving, like, if we sell him to Chelsea, they need to pay 70+ million for him because we paid 65 million for Kai Havertz. So if we got to sell him to Chelsea, 70+ million minimum. Bayern, that's cool, bro. Go in. We can't sell a guy to Chelsea and then he goes and he's phenomenal at Chelsea and we sold him for like 40 million. It can't happen. Yeah. So for me, as I said, if he's got to go to Chelsea, you got to ask 70+ million. But for his dad, as we also alluded to, yeah, it was a mad. It's like he's pushing the move. So yeah. Sorry, bro.
It's like you see the whole situation for me is just all mad because when I thought Arteta brought Ramsdale in, brought Raya in to be like, because I don't know if you guys remember during obviously the back end of last season he had some struggles, but also he had that thing in the summer dealing with his brother situation in the media, and I just assumed he weren't all the way there mentally. So I thought Arteta was just, you know what, let me try and fix up a problem that could maybe be worse for us further down the line in the season. If he doesn't get his mental straight, then I could be in a bigger issue having to rely on Matt Turner from January, and that would have been long. Imagine that, guys. Fucking hell, that sounds mad right about now, bro. But imagine that. So, but I still thought Ramsdale would get a fair shout in it. I thought, okay, he won't just bring him in immediately. But I thought, and then he brought him in, and then it was mad. And everything Ramsdale has done since then has been in detriment to his position in the side. Like, it's just, even when he's come in games, as much as I wanted Raya to get hooked after, I think, the first Sevilla game, because I wasn't still sure. I don't know if Giuseppe, you agree. I don't know. Like, I didn't know if Raya was better than Ramsdale, but what I did know is that he's not currently dealing with the pressures of being at Arsenal right now. Does that mean he's not a better keeper? No, but I just think he needed to be hooked from the pressure, the spotlight for a bit. And who knows what Ramsdale could have done in that period. But the reality is, as soon as Arteta gave Raya's granddad his Arsenal shirt, that was it for Ramsdale, isn't it? It's a long thing. Spanish connection, hola, como estás, and all that. It was a wrap, bro. Long thing.
Bro, you know what, yeah? This guy's a fraud, bro. And his dad is a fraud. And the thing is, yeah, now I know that it's in the genetics, bro. Yeah, this is genetically passed down. Because I sat there and I thought to myself, why is this goalkeeper on a podcast where I'm watching retired footballers come on, and then retired footballers are talking about the times and this and that, and then they have like wacky guests on there and all of this, yeah. And like, why is this guy on here, bro? Why is this guy doing podcasts for no reason, bro? No one asked you to come onto these podcasts. You're doing it based on just your feeling, bro. I know Arsenal didn't tell him to go onto that podcast, because if Arsenal ask you to go onto a podcast or something, it's a bit more official. That was not official. I know that's not official. So why is this guy going on? And then I start to see his dad doing the same antics, and I'm like, right, okay. So it makes perfect sense now. So this guy is just.
So they're all mad,
daddy.
basically. That's what you're saying. Mad.
They're skunked. These guys are skunked differently, because not only are they going to the podcast, yeah, but these guys are sitting here saying stuff about the club, bro. Bad mouthing the club. That, bear in mind, that same club, Mr. What's his name? Nick Ramsdale, Mick Ramsdale. I don't know what the hell this guy's name is. Yeah, the dad. Yeah, bear in mind, this club pays your son's wages. Just remember that they pay your son's wages. Yeah, he also gave away goals and made mistakes during the title running to possibly end it for us. So let's not act like your son is completely not in the wrong and he hasn't done anything, bro, and he's just a harmless guy here and he's just been picked on. No, bro, he has given the ball away. Now, Raya coming in and Ramsdale, I didn't think there was much of a difference. I thought maybe Raya's ability to play out the back, or his ability to spray balls over to the left winger and the right winger might have been a bit more accurate. But other than that, it's kind of a mid-off right now. It's not even that much of a difference from them. But I'm just gonna say this quickly. But for me, I feel like Ramsdale needs to go check his dad, because if that was my dad, I'd be like, bro, come on, dad, man, what are you doing, bro? I don't need you to wipe my ass for me, bro. I do not need you to wipe my ass for me. I'm fine. I can go out. I can protect myself in this world, man. I'm a 20. How is he? 23 now? 24? Bro, come on, man. At 24.
Old enough to fucking speak for himself. Bro, that's how freaking old he is.
This guy's got a whole wife and I think he just had a baby, bro. You got a whole wife and baby. You have a family and a household.
Congrats on the baby again, Aaron.
Yeah, congrats on the baby, Aaron, man. Congrats on the baby. But bro, you have a baby and a family, and your dad is out here doing these weird antics, bro. He's not even his agent. I could understand if he was his agent, bro, because agents go out, they start chatting shit all the time. That's
no, but Sad, do you know what I don't get? I don't know if you heard further along in that interview, he talked about the scenario with Leno and Ramsdale. Like, this is literally the exact same thing that Ramsdale did to Leno. So I don't know why he's all acting all shocked. I can't believe we didn't know. What did you think? Arteta was gonna call you up, say, "Yo, you know what? Yeah, big man, we're gonna drop your son in it. Like, Raya's my number one in it. Like, what are we doing here, bro? Are you okay? I don't understand. Like, what did you expect him to do? It don't make no sense, bro. He doesn't owe you anything. What happens is he goes. But I won't lie. The way Arteta has created this whole turn of events. Let me know, if as much as I'm Arteta he's created this whole scenario. It looks to me like he's signed Raya to complement his Havertz situation, to help that Havertz situation. Because if there's one man that Raya seems to always be able to hit, it's Kai. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why we got our fan base saying, "Oh, he's good off the ball, winning duels and blah blah." Anyway, we're not talking about Kai today. I want to stay calm and relax. So, yeah.
I think to defend Ramsdale a little bit, because I do like to see both sides. Listen, I do think how it all happened was a bit unfair. You know, the way Ray has come in, got straight into the team. Ramsdale done a lot last season for the team, but the problem is, like, the guy advising him, it's obvious that his dad's advising him. It's obvious that he listens to his dad, isn't it? Like certain men are just going to listen. Like, if that's in your ear, plus you already feel like you've been done dirty and that, and then your dad's going, yeah, you're better than this. You could go Chelsea, you could do this, you could do that. Getting into a bit like, not to say his dad's manipulated him or anything, because we don't know none of that. I'm not going to say that's the anything that's happened, but listen, everyone knows that parents, whatever, they're going to have an influence over you. You're going to listen to them a bit more than you'll listen to other people. So from when his dad's on to him, this has all happened. He's going to make a mistake. The problem is Arsenal would have never let that go out. Even the interview of Ramsdale saying about the not being able to concentrate. If that was through Arsenal, they would have never let that go out, because they would have known the second that goes out, you're getting the clips of the pigeon, you're getting this, you're getting that. The fans are on you. Rival fans are going to be clipping it up and stirring the pot, getting Arsenal fans rowdy on it and turning on Ramsdale. So that fact, I need to defend Ramsdale, but at the same time, you're a grown man. Yeah, he's what? He's 25, I think. He's 2 years younger than me. Yeah, if my dad come on YouTube and started saying, "Oh, Giuseppe's never been allowed to speak his mind on this," I'll be like, "Bro, come on, man. Why? First of all, get off YouTube, mate. Yeah, your time's done. I'm earning money here. You just relax. You're retired now. I've retired you. This and that. You relax. Let me deal with my problems. You know, I'll come to you if I need something, some advice or whatever. But you know, but." The Raya thing as well coming in for me is, I think one of the main reasons Raya's coming as well is not only his distribution, because I think Ramsdale's ain't that bad, but I think it's his like collection of corners, the way he catches the ball, man. He like crosses a lot of our goals conceded.
The guy loves to punch, or he loves a punch. Yeah, Giuseppe, though. That's one thing I'm a bit.
The thing is, listen, the one time. The Newcastle goal that we're going to get onto that should have never stood regardless. It's the only time I've ever seen him coming out really like and not looking secure. I think more time he punches it, he gets it or whatever. I think with Raya as well, I think that he's come in, and we got to remember that this guy's a guy that's come from Brentford, a team that plays very different from Arsenal and stuff. And I think like we're all getting onto him for being nervous, but then as soon as he got put in goal, us as Arsenal fans made him nervous. Like, because the second he's gone in, the media, the Arsenal fans, Sky Sports, they're all going,
but Giuseppe, is it us or is it Arteta that's created these narratives? Well, it's not our fault now.
Listen, Arteta's listen, fault. we know Arteta's ruthless. If certain things, when he wants to be ruthless, the geezer is ruthless. I'm not going to lie. You see with Aubameyang, he was ruthless. Yeah, fan favorite. We all loved him. Yeah, we would have all, before that season started, would have said, the one player that can't leave this football club, apart from like Saka and Aubameyang, yeah? And he was ruthless enough to just get rid of him. I do think that he started this friction, of course, but at the same time, I look at it like this, yeah? Ramsdale, if you're going to lay over and die, yeah, and just not try to get back in the team, not push all you can to get in the team. You're not here for Arsenal Football Club, bro. You're not good enough for Arsenal Football Club. Go back to Sheffield United where you ain't going to be challenged like that. Yeah, no player, Arteta said no players, he don't want a player safe on his team. For years, we had too many players safe on this team, and we're even seeing it with players like Saka for me. They're too safe. They're too safe in the team, man. So I do think that part of Raya coming in was positive from Arteta, but listen, this is a big boy sport. We want to be champions. Do you think City? Do you think Pep gives a crap if they bring in someone and Jack Grealish is now on the bench for Doku? He don't care. Get your place back, and if you can't get your place back, tough luck. You're not good enough for Arsenal Football Club or Man City. Like, you're not good enough. So that's how I see it, innit? Like, I love Ramsdale as well. Yeah, don't get it, like, I'm a Ramsdale fan. When he come in, I was a bit like, and he proved me wrong. I thought he was quality, and there's a reason that other teams want him still. But his dad. Listen, Les said we should just forget about his dad, man. We should try and just block that from the internet and that guy. His dad,
You know-
man, mate, Banter FC, man. The guy that's it up Banter FC, man. When man's dads, we're giving opposition
Wrong.
ammo to say your
Wrong.
players have their dads getting involved. Why are they doing
Bro,
this to us?
I don't even blame Arteta, to be honest, because like, listen, I'm in the same mindset as Kunle, bro. I think he's gone, bro. I think this is the nail in his coffin. Been solid, bang, done. He's gonna go in the summer. I genuinely think he's gone in the summer, bro. Because the way he's handled this, the way he's handled the whole situation, bro, it's not good enough. And I'll be honest with you as well. When it comes to that same mindset, that Man City mindset, bro, Pep was like, can we just bear this in mind? Yeah, Pep was dropping last season. De Bruyne dropped him to the bench for games. I'm not talking about one game. Man dropped him for like 3 or 4 games, bro. So you can sit on the bench if you want to be putting out performances.
Not
like
in
that.
a row. Let's calm down. Son.
Just
Let's
saying.
calm down. 3 or 4,
Yeah,
3 or
but
4
it was-
games.
Yeah, but it
jeez.
was still 3 or 4 games, isn't it? Where he dropped him because, bro, the performances just went up to scratch, and that's the kind of mindset you need to keep. You have to keep these players on. We're lucky that Saka is devoted to this cause, so he can't really be kind of his mind can't be set straight because this guy is like he's literally like a warrior, bro. He sees the end target, the end goal, he goes for it, bang. But certain players in our team, bro, they have the characteristics of somebody that can get complacent and can be like, oh, you know what, I'll start anyway. We can never let that seep in because that's exactly what was happening previously. What was happening
I'll
previously.
just say something on Ramsdale. I feel like I know this was all happening with the dad, but let's not forget he hasn't been perfect in general. Like he's been good in certain games, but I've said you can look through all my podcasts last season. My issue with Ramsdale, and I'm glad he mentioned that Ian the right one, and Giuseppe brought it up, his concentration. Like there's games where he looks like keep that clean sheet, and then he just I don't know, he gets too engrossed with the fans, and I kept saying before, I said he's like a Jordan Pickford for me, which is why I never like he gets too heated, too animated, like, and I don't want that type of goalkeeper. Like if imagine you're a defender, yeah, I can hear my goalkeeper shouting at the away fans behind me. I'm like, bro, can I even pass the ball back to you? Like, you know what I mean? You start to doubt yourself, and yeah, there was games where like the Pigeon one, the West Ham one, the Leicester one near post. Look at Brentford recently. The ball hit the post. It's still in play, and you're turning to the fans behind you, like, come on. The ball's still going, bro. Player could have just got it and scored. So little things like that. I understand why I can see Arteta getting irritated. My thing is, Ray is not the game-changing goalkeeper. There's not many out there. So we talk about, Ramsdale, Raya, and Kunle's right. Like, I'm with him. Arteta has caused this. You brought in a goalkeeper. You haven't brought a goalkeeper that's levels above the one you currently have. And now you have a situation where you're going to be nervous. Like, Raya's coming, he's like, oh, if I mess up here, Ramsdale's coming back in. Ramsdale's then thinking, but if I go and make a mistake, I'm never playing again. I'm not, I'm going to move. So it's a tough situation. This and the Havertz thing could be the downfall of Mikel Arteta. Like you can just, you can just see it with Arsenal. Like, something's going to happen where it's like the fans are like, there we go.
Brother,
that's why
this is it. I said it. I think I said this before we even signed Raya, but you can add that to that equation. I said this Havertz signing is going to either make Arteta a genius for like, well, how the hell did we not see it? Or it's gonna kill him because of his stubbornness to keep forcing us to see what he sees. Do you get what I'm saying? It's either going to be one of those, and I think the Raya situation is the same because if you went through the list of the issues we had in winning the league last season, the last one I would have talked about was Ramsdale being in goal. Personally, as much as he made some mistakes and he fumbled towards the back end of the season, if we keep our heads against Liverpool, we win that game 4-0. If Partey doesn't do that moment of madness, we win the West Ham game 2-0, which probably gives us the momentum to take that Southampton game, no problem, innit? So Ramsdale wouldn't be an issue. I think there were so many other issues to address before having to deal with this one personally. but he's not made things easy for himself. And I liked Ramsdale. Just like they were saying, I expected him to be like the Seaman, like the new Seaman, especially he went for a smaller club, comes to Arsenal, helps us win titles. Just like, look, guys, I'm not involved in all this pause thing. I don't care about pausing. I don't care. I'm tired of it. I don't want to pause. I want to play. I don't want to pause. I want to play.
But bro, I
fast forward.
I just had to say that. Listen, we're half an hour into this video, and people have said semen about 6 times, bro. I just had to say pause.
Let me put in there. I haven't said that yet. I see the comments. The comments are calling my man's dad John Fury. this is what's happened. They called him John Fury, the madman. Listen, yeah,
bro, it's
Raya as well, yeah, coming in for the Ramsdale Raya thing.
Keep it hell out here.
I think as well, yeah. I think as well with the Raya thing. Someone made. I was at the game, the Burnley game. No, sorry, it was the Seville game, and there was a guy just near me sitting down, and he was talking about it, and he made a good point though that we haven't actually bought Raya. Like, this is a loan. So if you're loaning him and you don't know if you want to buy him, the first season you kind of got him, you kind of need to play him to understand if he's good enough, if he's better than Ramsdale. So that's something that maybe Ramsdale should be looking at and saying to himself, this guy ain't even signed to the club. Let me show why we don't need to sign this guy. Listen, he come in in the cup games and he didn't look great. Listen, I know like you could say the goals against West Ham weren't his fault, but he could have done better. Though.
Nah, he didn't. Both the cup games, not just the Brentford one as well. He looked a bit shaky, bro.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Listen, he should be going and knocking on the manager's door every day, going, when am I getting my spot back? When am I getting my spot back? Not going elsewhere, doing interviews, this, that. He should be going, where's my spot back? I want my spot. So to me, yeah, on the Rare thing, listen, at the end of the day, Arsenal Football Club, we don't know. I was surprised when we even signed him. We all were. That come out of nowhere. We were thinking, what the hell? We didn't need another goalie. That's the one position. Like, I'm screaming. We need a right wing to
centre mid.
We need a centre mid. I wanted Kudus, and I was seeing Raya signed. I'm like, what's going on? That's cool. We'll get Kudus as well. This is a loan. Then I'm seeing no one else come in. I'm thinking, what? But as we were saying, listen, competition's competition. Arteta obviously has said like he wants 2 number 1 keepers. That's something that he wants. That's a really hard thing to do and to balance. Let's be honest. So he's trying to do stuff out of the box. It's a Pep Guardiola school of thought. Yeah, he wants to try stuff out of the box. He's talking about subbing goalies off at half time. Like, we've never seen. But listen, I don't know if he's just saying that to keep everyone happy and that. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors with Arteta. We don't know nothing. So we can only go off what we see. But as I say, to wrap up my thing on the Raya Ramsdale thing is grow the fuck up. Grow up, play the game. This is Arsenal Football Club. We have heritage. Yeah, we have heritage. Yeah, we ain't Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea. These men call Chelsea heritage. We have heritage. We've had keepers in our team. Layman, Seaman, Pause. Yeah, we've had man that are levels above what Ramsdale will probably ever be. So at the same time, respect it that you shouldn't be guaranteed no position in this team. No one should be guaranteed. The only person guaranteed a position on this team, right now, for me, is no one. Yeah. You could say Saka star boy, but at the end of the day, if he stops performing, but I get on the bench. Like, I'm serious. I'm done. I've had my years of being an Arsenal fan that love players. I loved Hector Bellerin. I was dying on the hill of Hector Bellerin.
Nah. Hold on a minute.
No, I did. I was dying on the hill of Hector Bellerin to the point where I could not survive anymore. I'd lost my legs. I couldn't walk anymore. I was on the top of the hill. I had to tell someone, roll me down. I'm done with Hector Bellerin, bro. Yeah.
Hey, Bellerin is a stinky one, bro. I like that. Caught me off guard, bro. That caught me off guard.
Do you know what it was? Because before his injury, for me, Bellerin, let's not get too much of Bellerin, but before his injury, I thought he was going to be the top right back. The injury happened, he didn't recover properly, and then he started becoming fashionista, started doing modeling, growing a mustache, you know. Like, man was selling out more, man was doing more shoots, more shots for Vogue than he was in a fucking game. I know he's a fullback, don't have a lot of shots, but like, listen, So yeah, him. But that's what I'm saying. I've lost that thing for having love for players. I've got love for the players, but I will never die on no hill for a player that ain't performing and that. Listen, you ain't good enough for the squad. We got to replace you. Yeah. So yeah, that's me on the Ramsdale.
Nah, but listen. I think we need to move away from this Ramsdale rioting, bro, because it's taking up way too much time, bro. And I'll be real, I can't be asked for it anymore, man. Listen, why not? Let's not start that. So I said Becky B. Now was it Hecky B? Hecky B. Oh mate, give it a fucking rest. So many fights, man. So many fights, like verbal fights, with so many Arsenal fans at the Emirates, everywhere, bro. I just when people told me they rated Bellerin, well, I looked at my hands and my head in my hands. I was looking like that. I was like, why? How, bro? What's he after the ACL? After that ACL, it was done, bro. Pace went, everything went. It was gone.
It was a dark time for us, though, man. We had Mustafi next to him, man. He looked good.
Yeah, listen. We had a right back who didn't want to play right back. He wanted to play midfielder. Simple as that, bro. It was crazy times, man.
Where is he now, man?
Thank God, ya Allah, ya Allah.
Amen.
Yeah, that we have the boys right now, Saliba and Gabriel in my back line, bro. Yeah,
that's what we have to rate.
Benny Blanco, and Tomiyasu, Super Tommy, mate. Tommy Cafu in the left back position, mate. Anyway, listen, I want to move on because I want to get onto the news. Hey, Shah's a gangster. I know Shah's a gangster for this one. Have you not seen that Maitland-Niles video?
I never forget Leno. I remember when Leno come out, Maitland-Niles was like, he was so pissed, bro. He was so pissed.
Hey, you know how funny that is, bro. Man, I said, who told him to cut off his line, bro? Hey, I can hear him saying it, bro. We'll look at it, see is the mouth moving, bro. All that. But yeah. Listen, getting into the next topic, I think we need to discuss obviously Jesus and Odegaard coming back. Now, Odegaard, it looks like he had a concussion. It came out in the news that he actually had a concussion, hence why he was actually out of the games that he missed. We got told all types of stories, bro. I was hearing stuff about his hip. He had a hip injury, and then I was just hella confused as to what was going on with Bellerin with Odegaard. Fucking hell, why is this guy here, bro?
Rent free, man.
Get out of my head, bro. Well, that's crazy because he just makes me angry. Whenever I think of Bellerin, I get angry, bro. But yeah, listen, I was thinking, what's wrong with Odegaard, bro? Why is he all of a sudden? Because he came on for the 60th minute in that game, and after that we never saw him. We didn't see him again. So apparently it was a concussion which he was suffering with, and he's hopefully due back. He hasn't travelled with the squad. He hasn't travelled with his national team, so that's a good sign. But Jesus has travelled with the national team, and these men are playing. These men are rolling the dice. Like the guy's coming back from an injury, and these men are like, "Ooh, we're testing him because we might want to play him against Colombia and then Argentina." I'm like, bro, are you lot skunked? What are we doing here, bro? If I was Arteta, I'd be like, bro, please come back, sit there, do your little stretches and that. Let's have you prepared for when we have to go back into the season. Because, bro, what is going on? What is going on with the club? Letting him go out, man. I would refuse it. I'd say he's still injured, bro. He's still injured. We can't do nothing.
I think with the Jesus thing though, I think, listen, if he's capable to be playing again, and he's fit enough, like if we had the game this weekend, he would have been playing for that game. I kind of don't mind too much because it gets him a little run out before we come back to Arsenal, so he can get straight back in that starting 11. There ain't got to be no filtering him back into the team, starting on the bench, coming on for 20 minutes. Like if he could do that with Brazil, as long as that he ain't starting, you know, and playing 90 minutes, I'm not too fussed with him going to Brazil if they think he's healthy enough. Plus, I don't think the manager can actually say whether or not they can advise, they can ask. But if the country says no, the player says he wants to go, you can't really do much about it, I don't think. So that's that. But Jesus being back in general, I'm just so happy about because I think he's so I think he's been a missing component very much this season. And Odegaard, if he can come, if he had a concussion, because I heard the hip thing. Trossard, I hear it.
That's why I put it up. That's why I put it up. What
Listen,
about Trossard? He's been performing good. What are we doing here?
I personally put Trossard probably, if you want to start Trossard, then you start him over Martinelli. Because I think I hear what you're saying, but Jesus, we're forgetting before Jesus got injured, yeah, he had a masterclass against, and that's Seville, but it's Seville away. Yeah, and I thought that's one of the best performances of a player in a game this season for Arsenal. Yeah, he won us the game. Yeah. So for me, he's got if he comes back, he's got to be starting, man. He's the missing thing. We ain't creating enough. I know Trossard scores, I hear it, but they're not creating enough. Jesus is creative for me. And with Odegaard back, I think he's another one that we've not had this season. Like, we haven't. Even when he's been there, he's not fully been this. I'm not going to lie, the last few games he played, I was looking, I was like, there's something wrong here, man. There's something not right. I don't know how long he's had the concussion for. I don't know if he had the concussion, he was playing through it a little bit, but normally they don't allow that, so I don't know. But hopefully this little layoff, this little time, he can reflect, he can look back, and he can come back better than he was before he went out. And then we can push on with this, because people want to say Arsenal ain't looking that good, yeah. But like, imagine City, they've lost Kevin De Bruyne this season, they ain't look the same. Imagine they lost Haaland as well. You know, I know Haaland's levels above Jesus in goal scoring and that, cool, yeah. But the fact of the matter is, we have lost two of our fluid attacking players, and this is one of the key reasons to why we haven't been creating much, in my opinion. Yes, we need an 8. We know that. We know that we didn't replace Xhaka correctly. We know that. Hence the topic we're going to be getting onto hopefully soon about players potentially coming in. But listen, for me, Jesus coming back, straight back in the starting 11. Him going Brazil, I'm not too fussed about, as long as they use him sparingly and not trying to like use him 90 minutes. Because for me, I don't think Saka should have even gone to England, but he's gone. Yeah, because I know that Gareth Southgate, that pussy-o, yeah, I fucking hate that guy, bro. Get this guy out of England's team, bro. Please, man. Get him out of the management, bro. Yeah, he will drive our players into the ground. Yeah.
He's a fraud.
He's a fraud, bro. The guy's still picking Harry Maguire and all these, man. Yeah, like, do you know, for me, get Southgate out. I don't even want to get onto that, man. But we know he's going to drive Saka into the ground, so we know he ain't getting no rest.
Who? Southgate?
Southgate, man. That idiot. Yeah, that idiot. Bro, he's gonna try. Like, we know Saka's playing the next 2 games, so for me, that's the guy that I would have actually said probably don't go, because he's had a few niggles and that, and he scares me, bro. Every game he scares me, man. The way this guy, I don't know if he plays on it, his facial expressions, I don't know what it is, but every time this guy goes down, I get scared.
Yeah, but you know what? I feel like with Saka, he's one of them. I don't think you can get him out. I think I can imagine the manager going, "Listen, you're resting this one." He's like, "No, I'm playing." Like, he wants to play. You know what I mean? I know you can see it with him. You know what I mean? And just
believe that, bro.
Just alluding to what
nah, he one of them ones like, look, watch me run.
Yeah.
I'm good, boss. Look,
they're hobbling. They're hobbling at that. But now, you know what? Back to what Giuseppe was saying about Jesus. I know Trossard's been doing very well, but listen, when Jesus plays, for me, I feel like we're going to win every game, or at least draw the game. I think having him, Martinelli, even playing Trossard and Martinelli, but having Jesus as the focal point, as he said, he causes chaos. That's all he does. Like the Sevilla game, yeah, that's a game where back in the day, us Arsenal fans know we would have lost that game. But to have someone like Jesus, he caused problems for him. Look at the turn before he assisted Martinelli. You know what I mean? Gone are them days would lose them games 3-4 away from home and really struggle. But he's so important to us, which is why the whole Brazil thing, it worries me. And I don't know about you guys, but when I look at the list of who's going international for us, and this is 17 players, I'm like, oh, which one of them is going to come with an injury? And I'm always on Twitter going, I just can't wait to see the tweet that goes, "Oh, this one picked up a knock," or blah blah blah. But listen, he's essential for us. Odegaard as well. I love the fact that they've said he'll be fit for after international break, which tells me he's in the lab now. You know what I mean? He's just warming up, getting ready for Brentford. So,
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
you see the Odegaard thing for me, yeah. Like as much as I'm happy to have him back because we have there's not one person that can unlock defenses in our team currently, but I need the last season's Odegaard.
Yeah.
And the reality is, the only way we're going to see last season's Odegaard is if we sort out the rest of the midfield, and we haven't yet. Like Jorginho, as much as he's done a little job here and there, our midfield still looks odd without Granit Xhaka. As crazy as it sounds, it looks odd, and that's the reason why we don't look as fluid as we have. Obviously, Arteta's found another. What's going on is he's found another way to win with Kai Havertz being part of the team. Because do you get what I'm saying? Because we haven't figured out our midfield. I've seen Smith Rowe there, Vieira there, Havertz there, Jorginho there. None of them has made me comfortable enough. Like, this guy deserves a shot. I hoped it could be Smith Rowe, but lo and behold, he gets injured as normal when he has a proper chance. But one thing I've learned about this Arsenal team last season is Eddie and Nketiah cannot start in games if we want Martinelli to play well. That's just the facts, isn't it? Not saying that Eddie can't do a job. Of course he can do a job. And let's be honest, Eddie is doing sometimes more than we even expect. Even though it's not enough for us, he's doing more than he's capable of sometimes, but it's not enough for Arsenal. That's the only issue. But when Jesus is injured, Trossard has to start through the middle. Has to. Because he opens up the space. If you saw Saka and Martinelli, they loved playing with Trossard because the space opened up again. It's not still. It wasn't a surprise that Martinelli had one of the games of his lives. Was it Sevilla? Was it the Sevilla game?
Yeah, it was the home game.
What's that? The home game. Yeah, because he was giving that right back nightmares because Trossard allowed him to have the space to do that. If Eddie played in that game, I assure you, Jesus, there's no chance. I mean, there's no chance Martinelli has the game he does. It's just not possible.
But there's no chance that Eddie should be able to get back into this team. I'm sorry, brother. You're worthless. You're useless.
I beg, please.
You're useless.
Please, never again.
Bro, he's useless. He does nothing.
No, Sad. He's not useless. He's just not good enough for Arsenal. Let's be fair. He's not useless. Eddie is busting his gut for our team, doing everything he is capable of, but it's just not our level. So stay on the bench, I beg, please.
Kunle, Lacazette was busting a gut for us, man. Yeah?
No, not like Eddie,
Lacazette
man.
was busting
like
yes,
Eddie.
he was, bro. I saw Lacazette at times, bro. This guy would run for a solid 2 minutes, and you just see him in the corner.
I picked Lacazette over Eddie, though. Live.
Yeah, I would, but I also saw Lacazette go through and goal, 1-on-1, hit that bar. We all remember that, yeah? Exactly. But you know what I mean? Eddie puts in work. Like, let's not forget when Jesus was out last season, right? All right, cool, we're gonna win them games. But Eddie did his bit. But I think he's one of them. He's got a ceiling, and we're better than someone like Eddie Nketiah. I think we have to look beyond that. You know what I mean? And just back to what Kunle said, I don't know if you guys are like me, but I'm watching Leverkusen this season, and I'm like, did we actually let this guy go? Like, I'm looking at the stats. I'm like, is it Xabi Alonso getting the best out of him? Was he like that at Arsenal? He's just gone over. I'm getting so frustrated. I'm like, whilst we've got freaking Kai Havertz, who I want to see score a goal, he's not doing it, and Xhaka's pinging balls. I'm like, no. Oh, sorry. Pause as side.
I'm fire. We got to put a stop to this pause movement. I'm gonna send the petition out, bro. It's mad.
I feel a bit sorry for Eddie. Yeah, I do feel a bit sorry for Eddie because I do think he loves the club, and you know, like I think he's a hard worker, and I think he probably trains really well, bro. Like he does all that. We say he ain't good enough, of course. The problem is I think it's Arsenal style. It's just not for him. He's not that sort of striker. You put him in Brentford, you put him in a mid-table team, you see him racking goals. I reckon you'll be seeing him getting goals, and then people go.
Use him as part of the Tony deal, bruv.
100%. Well, I've said that from time. I said Eddie that way, a bit of money softens the blow. You're getting a striker. You haven't had a striker technically half the season, so you're getting a striker and you're getting money to go and invest. Listen. The defense is not in trouble when Eddie's in the room, yeah. I'm sorry, yeah, but because it's not. Like, I'll be honest.
Only if it's a
not.
Carabao Cup, because he's
Yeah,
the Carabao Cup R9, bro. He's on it.
Listen,
in that
you see
tournament,
his
bro.
level when we play Sheffield
That's
United.
that's his tournament, bro.
He gets hat tricks against teams like Sheffield United because I think he's a better finisher. By the way, he's a better finisher than Jesus. I think I actually generally do. I generally do. I generally do.
Wait, are you ever confident with a one-on-one with Eddie? Answer me that.
No, I actually am, bro. I'm not gonna lie. A one-on-one,
Giuseppe, you're a liar. Stop lying.
But listen, I actually am quite confident with him like that. It's just when it's like, you know what the problem is, yeah, with Eddie. I think he's a guy that if his first shot is a banger, like if his first shot is like on target or whatever, he normally has if he starts missing, he starts thinking too much, he starts like strikers do. I don't think we create enough with Eddie in the team. Like there's so many games that we don't create, and he's a guy that needs a chance to create. He's a bit like Haaland. He's got a bit more, like he runs about a bit more, but he needs the chances on a plate. He ain't gonna score screamers. He scored a screamer against Sheffield United, cool, because he was mad confident. 2 goals already.
Screamer, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. But he's a bit more of a, like, to say tapping merchant. I don't know. Like, listen, there's an art to tapping it in, and I think when he gets older, he'll be more better at that and stuff. But like, listen, he's not good enough for Arsenal. We know that. We can all agree that. I don't think anyone disputes that. I think even if Tony comes in, if you keep him, he's a third choice. He's a if something goes mad wrong. Trossard up front is better than him. For me, you just get more out of him, and he brings more out of the wingers because he involves the wingers, because the way we play is false 9 based. And if you've got to have a striker up there that is a vocal point as a striker, you need someone well above the level of Eddie Nketiah. Man City had the false 9. They didn't even click straight away, and they had Haaland, but then they clicked because Haaland's that guy. He'll score them goals. We need that, not obviously maybe the level of Haaland, but Tony is someone that is good enough to bring everyone into the game and be the striker, if you know what I mean, because he'll hold on to the ball, etc., etc. But yeah, man, for Eddie, listen, your time is done, my son.
Bro, listen, this whole Eddie situation is tapped, but I'm tired of talking about this Donny, bro. He actually.
I don't blame Eddie for this situation. Let's get it clear. I
blame
of
course,
no. For forcing him to be the guy.
Bro, I 100% I blame Arteta, yeah, and I blame Arteta for 2 reasons: for slapping a 100k a week contract on him, yeah, and then on top of that,
just protecting his value initially, but
bro, that's what we heard. That's what we heard with Rob Holding. Fans were sitting there telling me, "Oh yeah, they signed him to a new deal. We're protecting his value, bro. Rob Holding could go for 20 mil, 25 mil, bro. Meanwhile, I'm sending to the guy to Crystal Palace for 2 mil and a bit of change, bro. I'm pretty sure
we made a profit. We made profit off Rob. Don't do that.
Just shut up.
We bought him for 2 million, sold him for 2.5. Let's not do that. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure there was a fish and chips meal deal freaking exchanged in there as well, bro. They gave that over to him. But listen, the second thing that he done was give him the King's number, man. Yeah.
That was mad disrespectful.
Nobody should ever, unless you are Mbappe or a reincarnation of Thierry Henry himself, you should never put on that shirt.
Nah, but Sad, you're going too far, bro. Do you know why?
Aubameyang came in and done a job. Aubameyang.
Bro, even Walcott did a job in the 14. Let's not get it twisted.
But now we've gone from those players to Eddie Nketiah. Do you know how much of a downgrade that is, bro? Do you know how much of a downgrade that is, bro? That's like getting Bergkamp's number, and then going from Bergkamp to Ozil to my nan, and just putting her in the freaking kit and just saying, yeah, there you go, out there, get out there and play.
It's not that crap, Sard. It's not that crap.
Bro,
come on, man.
Do you know what? I feel like we've got to give Eddie a bit of credit. I feel like listen. I think Eddie's
not a fraud, man.
He's not a fraud. Like under 21s, I think he's got the record right as well. England under 21 goal scorer.
All of that Carabao record.
All of that. All of
that shit. Yeah,
it's just that. You know what? Like Kunle said, he's just not that for us. Like he's gonna go somewhere else and bang. Like if we involved him in a Brentford thing, I can see it working. I could see him working at somewhere like even like a, you know what, even Brighton, someone like a Brighton,
Brother, took the words out of my mouth, bro.
he will cook. Like, he will cook over there, but it's just, yeah, he's not at our level. So do you go on like he's like our Park Chu Yong and Shamak and all them horrible.
Hey. Let's not talk
What's
about
that other
Shamak.
guy that scored a
Wait.
hat-trick
Can
in
I
the
ask a question?
Emirates Cup?
Let's not talk about
He's not Sonogo. He's not Sonogo. Let's not do that, bro.
Eddie or Shamak? Eddie or Shamak? Because I'm about to press this exit button dependent. Eddie or Shamak? Come, let me hear it. Go on.
Listen, I've got a nationality
Man
bias.
said, listen.
I've got a nationality bias, bro. I've got a nationality bias. What do you want me to go against my Moroccan brother?
Okay. Forget the bias. No, forget the bias. Forget the bias. What they did.
Okay, it's Eddie, of course. It's Eddie, of
Okay,
course.
there we go.
But
Wait. What's this? Who's it saying Shamak about Eddie? Hey, remove them from chat, bro. They comment about.
Nah, that's why not, bro. That's why not. Why not? This goes crazy. But listen, let's talk about
respect
incomes.
Shamak, you know.
Let's talk about bro. That guy was crazy, man. Some of the stories I heard of the strippers and all of this, bro, it's crazy.
I
Why?
heard some funny shit about that guy. Some Will Smith stuff, right?
Stop.
Hey.
What did I say? I never said that. Hey, you lot took your head wherever you wanted to, brother.
I watched an interview just before I came on. That's why I say stop, please.
Hey, listen,
Let's go.
I think that interview's capped, personally, even though Will's not innocent. I think that interview's capped, though. But yeah, anyway, football.
Anyway, listen, Giuseppe has to get going. But Giuseppe, thank you very much for coming through with us.
Pleasure, lads.
Guys, make sure to subscribe to his channel. The link is in the description right now, so you can literally go and click on his channel. It will take you straight to it. Just subscribe to his channel, man. But big up Giuseppe.
Love, lads. Yeah, I'm sure we'll talk more football soon. Anyway,
100, bro. I'll follow you now, bro. Big up, man.
For your next topic, I'm gonna end on this. Yeah, we need to sign Ruben Neves, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Just because you look like him, man, there's no mean you need to
Hey. I get told all sorts. Apparently, I look like Kem from Love Island. Apparently, I look like
the Neves one is actually spot on.
I used to get told I look like Kolasinac. Used to get that one as well.
Neves the right trim, maybe. Well, for now, though.
Yeah, no, right now, I ain't gonna speak right now, bro. Tomorrow. But yeah, peace, brothers. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Bless up, bro. Take it easy, man.
And yeah, man, take it easy, boys.
See you soon, man.
Bless up, bro.
Sweet.
Yeah, well, I don't know who Ken from Love Island is. I don't watch this Love Island stuff, man. I'm a bit too old for that.
Shamelessly, I do. So what? Judge me if you want.
Oh, wow. Yeah, of course I judged you. As soon as you
judge
said
me if
I
you
do,
want, bro. I don't care.
As soon as you said I do, bro, the respect that I had for you, it dropped by like 10%.
I love it, man. Kunle answer before me. I'm just like, yeah.
Bro,
brother. Hey, sad. I'm not gonna lie to you. Jokes aside, yeah. I'm telling you now. Have you watched Love Island before?
Yeah, with my sister once. It was
he's lied. It's more than once.
So
let me tell you, obviously this is a football chat, but just quickly to clear this up. Anyone that wants to judge me, whatever, I watch what I want. I don't get pressured by someone saying, "Oh, you're this because you watch Love Island." That's your business. Go and speak to God about that. That's your business. But me, how it happens is you're with a ting, she's watching it. You're not watching it, but you're together watching it, and then you look up a little bit. Then somehow you make it to the end of the episode. You're like, tomorrow comes, innit? And if you're with that same chick, you know we're probably gonna watch Love Island, and then you have yourself asking, "Hey, what happened with Clem and blah blah blah?" I might as well just watch to the end of this one to see if they end up going through. And then, bruv, you're in.
You're hooked. Yeah.
And that's it. You're all in, bruv. Then you're invested. I tell you, I dare you to watch 2 episodes and not watch the 3rd. I dare you. Dare you, bro. See what happens, bro. Anyway, back to football.
It's fraudulent. But yeah, listen, Ruben Neves, man. Ruben Neves is linked to the club, bro. And we know that this guy, bro, every summer transfer window, the January transfer window, bro, all I'm hearing is hearing this guy's name. Ruben Neves. He could finally be here, bro. Is there any truth to it? we're gonna have to wait and see, bro. But a lot of people are coming out and saying that he is coming to the club. They're really interested in him. Apparently he doesn't enjoy football over in Saudi, and he wants to come back.
These man.
What are your losses thoughts on it, man?
You know that I don't enjoy football in Saudi, but I'm gonna take my 250 a week. You know that one, bro. Like, listen, I rate Ruben. You know what I mean? Like, I rate Ruben Neves. I don't think he's game changing again. Like, I just want the highest standards from my club. He's a good player. I feel like he will make a difference. I feel anyone will be better than having Havertz in that position in midfield.
Oh yeah.
And I do feel like if you have Rice, Odegaard, Neves, it's a good free. It's a good free. I still don't think it's a free to go and like. I don't think it's above City's midfield when they're full at people. You know, I think like it's one of the best, but it's not the pinnacle. And Champions League wise, it's experience again. But again, I want better. I know you guys as well. Like, we're at this phase 4 now. We're simmering. I don't want to be just taking players for the sake of it. You know what I mean? Oh, take him on loan from Saudi Arabia. And then what? What are we going to do then? Are we going to decide to keep him? Are we going to have other targets in mind? Because I don't want a loan and it's a Dani Ceballos thing. You don't remember that, right? Yeah, exactly. We had man on loan. Next minute, it's a 2-year one. You know what I mean? And then next minute's like, no.
Bro, and that song as well that they done for Dani Ceballos, bro. I actually wanted to smash my head through a wall, bro.
Do you know how many games that guy cost us, bro? The amount of games he used to try.
Bro, this is why I know as Arsenal fans, we've been starving for success and starving for quality players because, man, after Ceballos first came, I was hearing Fabregas comparisons, Santi comparisons. I'm like, what's going on here? The guy had a decent debut. Let's calm down here, bro. You get me?
Santi Cazorla,
crazy. Yeah,
no, but you know what?
Blasphemy people are coming out.
You know what? I feel like we need more than Neves. Like, as I always said before, I think you guys in the show before. It depends where we are in the league. If we're like there, ready to attack and go win it, go and get me a Tony, go and get a Neves. And then I'm like, you know what? League-wise, I think we're good. I think we can really go for it. Champions League, you still need a bit of luck because obviously you're playing teams like the Real Madrids that have won it 14 times and all these other teams. So it's going to be tough for Champions League. But league-wise, I think, you know, we haven't started yet. We haven't really played the best football yet, but we're up there. So I think when we start cooking, and I look at, I know I shouldn't really look at fixtures now, but after Liverpool, I think December 23rd, we kind of are right for fixtures. And then we play, you know, it's better than last season when we knew we were going to falter against City and all these other teams towards the end of the season. And I think it'll be a bit different for us. I honestly, I'm just going to say it again. We're going to win it. We're winning the league, man.
OT, second to last game of the season.
Who we got?
OT, bro.
Swear down. Second to last game.
Are you sure?
Nah, it can't be that. It can't be. Second to last.
If we win the game,
no.
Old Trafford.
I'm telling you now, I don't want to get to that game.
It can't be.
I don't want.
I literally don't.
I want it
because
done.
That's when they'll go and do something mad on that.
Thank you. I've been there too many times, bro. No. Let me see.
Nah, but bro, this one that you're talking about, I want it done. And let's be honest, it's not. We're not doing it. Man's talking about I want it done early, man. Like, what are you saying there, bro? Like,
you're winning the league, man.
Look. I don't care if we do it in the last minute of the season. I don't care. I just want it, bro.
No.
Obviously, I prefer it 4 games to go. I don't need to have an Aguero moment for me to be happy about this league title. I hear that.
But yeah. April 27th, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Give me that. Give me that 27th. What? Are you mad? And then after that, Bournemouth, Man United, and Everton at home. Can I just say as well, do we always have... I feel like we've got Everton at home all the time. And it's true, isn't it? And we beat... And we parade our new kit and we win 4-5-0.
Against it, yeah.
Always the case with it. But honestly...
Hey, bro.
I think we're second last game, bro.
You see, both of you lot, you're mad. I'm not getting caught up in this talk. I'm not getting caught up. I'm not answering, do it at Spurs. Let's get to that game and see if we're... Now, I'm not involved. Please, drop me out of that. I'm not involved at all. Nah, bro, you cannot. I was so press resistant last season until... Where did it nearly break me? Okay, just when we went 2-0 up at Liverpool, I began to believe. I was like, yo, could we actually... And then obviously Liverpool happened. Then, on camera, I'm not getting involved, man. And you can judge me if you want. And what the other fans bases will do? So what? You ain't got the ball to say you're gonna win? I'm like, Yes, I do not have the Boston. Correct. 100%. 100%. Until we do it, I want you to be laughing at me for not believing in us when we
Yeah.
do it. That's
Yeah,
what I want you to. I'd rather that
Yeah.
because you can troll me on end about it. Oh, you didn't even believe in your team, so we still won the league, bro. What's talking about? I don't care.
But Kunle, what are your thoughts on the whole Neves situation,
Neves.
bro?
Do you know what?
Women.
I think was it 2 seasons ago that I actually wanted him at Arsenal. I think it was 2 seasons ago. I was like, yeah, this would be a good deal, but I don't know what type of Neves we're dealing with right now after 6 months in Saudi. But he's right. In terms of that, anyone's better than Havertz in that position right now, and I don't like to say it like that because it seems like I'm being harsh on an Arsenal player, but the reality is he's disrupted our midfield, and whether you like it or not, and his position is disrupted by our midfield. So if we just get Neves, terrible January. If we get Neves and a striker, I think we have the ability to cook. Just hoping that we see the ready to go Neves, because I believe there's a quality footballer there. Like, does that give us the league title? Like, not definitely, but like a Barella gives us the league title with a Tony. That for me, that's like, yo, City are gonna sweat with that midfield. Barella, Odegaard, and Rice. That'd be scary for anyone. But Neves, after 6 months in Saudi, we hope he's still the Wolves captain of the previous seasons. But again, you never really know. But on a loan, I think it's not the worst bit of business at all, man. And it helps us in the financial fair play situation, which I still think is bullshit. I don't think it exists, but only for Arsenal.
Yeah, I don't think
Not for only for Arsenal, but it exists in such a weird way, like not in the way that I thought it would exist. That's what I would say.
Yeah, but I think for this, I'm kind of with Matt on this. That obviously the way they've done it, yeah, in my personal opinion, I think that the fact that we're getting him on loan is because we want to go for somebody else in January. That's why I think they're looking at this loan option. Otherwise, they would have just said, "Now scrap it. We'll just go for Tony in the summer, or striker, whatever striker it is in the summer." Because I know you guys start getting a bit tetchy when I don't mention your boy. So whatever striker it is in the summer.
Brother, you jumped on the bandwagon now, so don't try it, bro. Don't try and think I didn't hear you jump on the. But I heard you jump on the bandwagon, so don't try and be like, "Oh, your boy." Man's calling him my boy now. You wanted to see your head.
Who jumped on the bandwagon?
Bro, you jumped on. He's like, brother. Last time we were on the stream, I saw you talking about Aussie men like, oh, yeah, fine. I was a little bit harsh last time, but this time I see what you are saying and blah blah. Hey, it's sad. Do not try it. We have receipts on your own channel. We can do this if we want to. What's going on? Huh? Hey.
You know when you get caught out, you just have to try and worm your way out.
Yeah, bro. Not with me, bro.
Yeah, but like I can't lie. I feel like we are going for somebody, possibly an attacker. I'm not sure, but we are definitely going in for someone. The fact that we're going in for this guy on loan just proves it. It just proves that we're trying to go in for somebody else. Otherwise, they would have said, because I don't think this whole there's a financial fair play crisis happening at Arsenal. Can they even spend right now? Do they have to sell to spend? I don't think that's even real. I think the reason why they got Raya on loan is because firstly, it's less risk. Secondly, they might have been planning for January. They might have been planning to do something in January. So
they saved the cash, or what?
Exactly. They saved the cash. Simple as that. It's simple as that. So I think we are going for somebody else in January. But I will take what's his name? What's his name again?
Osimhen, Tony.
No. I'm talking about the midfielder.
Oh, Neves.
That's it. Right, he's gonna come.
You can never ask what's his name for Osimhen. Go on, don't do
just saying it.
Yeah.
I thought man was gonna
fly back. I'll just fly back to London for that, bro.
Why did you not say Osimhen's name like as if I was saying that about Osimhen?
I thought you were trying to trigger, you know.
Oh, like you look your boy. Hey, but listen. I think Neves can play 6. He could play in the 8. So a versatile player which we can utilize in both positions.
Don't really trust him as a 6, but I hear what you're saying.
But either way, I don't think he'll be playing in the 6. That's just worst case scenario.
Can't be worse than Jorginho as a 6, to be fair, though.
He passes forward at least. So, Jorginho, not so much.
And the weirdest thing is when he does pass forward, it's actually quality from Jorginho. So I don't get why he doesn't do it more. It's weird. No sense whatsoever.
We might have mixed opinions on that. We're gonna go different ways on that.
No, it's true. It's true though. If you look at Jorginho in general, when he does his side pass, and you think, what are you doing? Yeah. Coming like El Nini and Denilson back in the day. Do you remember them ones? Yeah. But you know what,
guys, we've suffered. You know.
Listen, I don't know about you lot. Have you lot seen that tweet where someone goes, I think that Robbie and them lot talking about Arsenal back in the day? And I was looking at the squad and I was like, Socrates, Mustafi, Kolasinac, Lichtsteiner, bro. Like that's a joke.
35-year-old Lichtsteiner.
Like, do you know what I saw? Do you know what I saw the other day? I saw a picture of a back three that we had. That back three was Mustafi, Koscielny, and
Socrates and Holding.
Socrates and Holding. Mustafi, Socrates, and Astaghfirullah.
But you lot don't lie. Don't lie. You all don't lie. Yeah, you man jumped on the bandwagon like me when Mustafi was keeping them clean when they didn't lose for how long many games? 20 games. What
the combination? The combination, that partnership. Yeah. Brother. Do you know when I knew we were starving? Is that I remember there was one season where we were like, you lot wait till Holding gets back and we'll lock things up. Wait. I'm like, yo, that was actually a thing, yeah. Oh my days, our fan base is sick, bro. Wait till Holding gets back.
Fans need to understand why we're gassed now. Because bro, we've been through it, bro.
We have suffered. We have really suffered.
Bro, trust me, bro. I think, listen, obviously Neves. I think we should bring him in. Now moving to the last bit of news that we need to attend to, which is this fraudulent VAR decision, which the recordings came out, bro. The recordings came out. Howard Webb standing there looking like one fool on live television. What's his name as well? Michael Owen, bro.
Bruv, don't start me on that, bruv. Don't start me on that Michael Owen, bro. I fucking can't stand that kid.
Bro, he literally looks like a robot. You know when he's standing there talking to Howard Webb, he looks like he's a robot and they've programmed him to ask these questions already. So as soon as Howard Webb says something, he goes, well, Howard, what do you think about the red cards? Bro, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, but bro, you need to remember, like, we've all seen the whole thing of Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville. There's a whole connection between obviously these VAR, whatever, and these guys. That's why there's only certain things they'll talk about. And I know Arsenal people say, oh, you Arsenal fans always going on. But it does feel like that sometimes. Because look after it happened to the other teams. These man then coming out, VAR, this, well, like, Arteta said that just last week. You know what I'm saying to say? So it's a bit hypocritical with them. And I just want to touch on that VAR. Don't get me wrong, I'm a bit critical. When it comes to Arsenal, I want things to be right. So the little details really frustrate me. Now, I don't think the ball was out. I think it was still in. I'll say that. I think that was a foul on Gabriel. Every day of the week, I don't care what anyone says, they can say, oh, he was leaning forward. Jonathan's hands were in. Even if he wanted to lean back and try and get, he couldn't because Jonathan's hands were there. Now, if David Raya had just done his job and stayed back, he would have called.
There's nothing to discuss.
Nothing to discuss. And that's my point of view. Like, all this VAR thing, I'm tired. Even on Twitter, I was saying to someone, all right, it's gone, let it go. But Raya, it wasn't even like way above him. If you watched it, it literally was like here, this level. And I thought,
no, but do you know what? I hear you, and I'm on the same bandwagon as the fact that we didn't even test their keeper that game. So I'm not upset that we didn't get anything out of the game. What I'm upset about is rival fans just barefaced lying, like it's not a foul. Like let's keep like I'm okay that it's happened because we didn't do enough to get anything from the game anyway. If we did, maybe a little bit different. I've heard someone say, You know the 2 red cards. They're like, look, Havertz should have got red carded too. Like I hear that, but if Bruno gets a red card, the game changes. Havertz situation may never even happen. So if that's what you want to do, we can do the you lot supposed to get a red card thing. But I'm guarantee you, if Guimaraes gets sent off, we win that second half 2-0, bruv. Comfortably. But without that, regardless of that, I don't know about you. Like Gabriel, if he just jumps, he wins the header.
Yeah.
So why is he purposely just dropping? Like, are you lot all right? I don't know in what rule in football where you can lean on someone to get an advantage and it's not a foul. When was that ever a thing? And we saw it last weekend where I think one of our players, Saka or someone, did the same thing, or someone did the same thing to Saka, and they got yellow carded.
That's my problem. That's my problem with VAR. It's like it's different if a decision's been made all through the season. All right, we made a mistake; it doesn't happen again. But you look, follow me, as you said, the Saka one, he didn't even really touch him, foul, and I'm like, what is going on with the rules? And
what's the difference?
What's the difference? And it's sad because a lot of that's how VAR does to me. A lot of people are saying like, do we take it out of the game? Now, I don't mind VAR in certain aspects. My thing with VAR is how it delays as a player. You can't even celebrate now. How many times do I play a score? I'm sure you've also, when I play a scores, you go, I need to wait first. You know them ones.
No, but you know what it is. You know what it is. Like I'm in a weird situation because we do match reactions, innit? So we do our match reactions without any volume, so we don't know if it's been disallowed straight away. So we're like, what? Bruv, hey, it's long. It's so long for us sometimes, bro.
You know how funny Kunle is, yeah. You know how funny this guy is.
Bro, the latest one was the funniest, bro.
With the Spurs fan,
I can't know what fan it is. There's a fan. And then just I don't know who he supports. I can't remember who he supports. And he's like this to the screen. Nah, bro.
Nah, it's the Spurs one. The woman is just there like this. She's kind of pissed, yeah. And you see Kunle right next to her, like, yeah.
Nah, and also, do you remember the Arsenal Man United one? I think the Arsenal Man United one. One of the guys, he's got his head like this.
I lost it in that game, bro. Literally madness. Bro, look, VAR is not my issue. It's just the lack of consistency. Like, how can you have so many like in that situation where there's 3 incidents? Tell me why the whole of that game the referee doesn't go to the monitor. Talk to me. Not once. For the Bruno Guimaraes, for none of those 3 incidents. So if you don't want to, if it's not a what's it called, an obvious error or whatever, then just go and give the referee a chance to have a second look at least. If he'd given it after that, I'd be a little bit more accepting of the situations. But let him see Bruno Guimaraes. Let him see even Havertz as well. Let him see the goal. Like, let him see those things. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
just
even
weird.
The way that they said it, though. It's even the way that they said it, yeah. Because what they said in regards to the whole situation with the Gabriel one, yeah, was they said that it was there's two hands on his back. Yeah. So they said there's 2 hands on, there's 2 hands, they're pressed against the back of his head or the back of his neck, but that's not a foul for me. The arms are extended, but that's not a foul for me. That's exactly what they said. How can somebody's arms be extended? Yeah, and I'm in the same position as Kunle, bro, because I'm angry at the referees, yeah. But then I'm also angry at my bozo players. Firstly, why are you going to the floor like that? And secondly, why is the goalkeeper? This Raya guy is going to give me a new level of cholesterol and high blood pressure and everything. Yeah? Because why is he always outside of it? Like every time there's a cross going to come in, this guy, like, I don't mind if you want to come out and grab the ball and then distribute it quickly, yeah? But bro, your positioning, oftentimes you leave. That's the second time. The first time was against what's his name? Mudryk. You got chipped there, yeah? I think you have enough brain cells in your head to learn from your mistake there and be like, yeah, that's it. I'm staying on my line. I can't be doing that again. Newcastle comes along and this guy does the same exact thing, bro. He comes out and just fucking flaps at it like he's prime Ramsdale from last season.
you know
What
what
are we doing here,
you know
bro?
what he tries to anticipate certain crosses because you got to remember
bro.
you got to remember when a cross comes in as a keeper, you don't wait for the ball. Obviously, you run towards it. So I think for him, he's anticipating that near post cross, and that's twice now he's been caught out. So it's a bit risky of him. But as Kunle said again, Gabriel, you know what I mean? If you know they want to just jump, glance it out, but we could see Jonathan had hands on him, so I don't understand that was given. That was a disappointment. So when everyone's like, "Oh, the ball was out," I was like, "Move past that. Like it's cool. It happens.
Just gone in it. That they give us, and they could. The only annoying thing is that they couldn't then say that it should have been a goal. We know they couldn't. There's no way they could have said that with how things transpired, of what Arteta said, what the club said, what Neville's and what's it called, Carragher said. They had to just say, you know what, guys, we just got to ride this one out and hope they forget about it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it was literally one of them because
Staffy needs to allow it, bro. You know these Man United fans when they come in the comments. How can after the way your team are performing, bro, they're just beating Luton 1-0 and that, and bro, let's allow it, bro. Let's allow it.
Hey, you know, Staffy's on good vibes right now.
Look, bro,
man.
He's on good vibes because his team's winning right now. You know what I mean?
Bro, allow it.
No, but he's got Kobe Mino to come in, bro. He's gassed about that. Kobe Mino's loading, Staffy. Come to save the season, bro. Don't worry about it, bro. Kobe's coming.
I swear for them. I don't want to dwell on them, man. But I swear Eriksen and Højlund are not injured, bro.
I heard Eriksen's out for a month. Højlund, I wasn't sure. So what, Martial and that?
And you know what? The way they bank on that guy's comeback, and they always try and twang it and go, "We might get the Martial of." Nah, bro, you ain't getting no one. Too funny.
Kobe is coming for them, bro. Big up Kobe Mino, man.
He's rude, you know.
Staffy's actually jokes, bro. That's this is not an Arsenal United thing; it's a Kunle thing. I'm like, bro, what's your beef, Kunle, man?
Just go and watch. Go and watch. What game was it? I think it's Man U, bro. And watch his Man U Brighton watch along and just listen to the voice note I sent him when Onana did his thing. I think that's where it stems from, and he knows what I'm going to do.
Oh, fair enough.
So just check that watch along out. Big up Staffy, my guy.
Exactly. Subscribe to Staffy TV, man. Subscribe to Staffy TV. But I think, yeah. Listen. It's a piss take, man. It's a piss take. The whole decision in itself, the whole process, the way it was, the fact that, I agree with Kunle, the fact that they didn't even get the referee to go and check the monitor. Then you have the final decision. It's in the referee's hands. You've looked at it and you said there's no conclusive evidence. I can't give that as a foul. If you start questioning decisions, then that's when you should be like, okay, I'm going to pass it over to the referee. He can make the finals. He can have the final say because you're just an assistant referee. You're assistant. VAR is an assistant referee. They're not the referee. The referee is the one that's on the pitch. He's the main referee. So his decision is final. You're just there to advise him. So yeah.
If there's a penalty given and then the response is it's inconclusive, that what they just don't give the pen, or are they still going to give the pen? Like what happens, bro? I don't get how it can be inconclusive and then you just say give it. Okay. Like how is that the thing? Like if anything, it's like okay, we don't know, so let's just not give it because that's probably safer and then keep it pushing. But I gave up
on that Liverpool game, bro. You know that Liverpool Tottenham one where the guy said there was miscommunication. He thought he meant take it away. It was like, no, allow the goal. Like, bro, it's just drama, bro. Like it's so annoying. It's so
embarrassing. It's literally embarrassing.
You know, just a quick one, yeah. Do you guys need to go? Are you in a rush? Do you need to go? If you do,
I've got like 7 minutes.
Yeah, I can give another
7 minutes.
or so, 10 minutes.
Or so. That's all good. We can quickly discuss what I want to bring up quickly. Yeah. So what I want to discuss. Hey, big up, girl, man. Big up yourself, man. Big up. What I want to discuss, guys, is this Donny Thomas party, man. What's going on, man? Is it time for him to go?
I said I have 10 minutes. I'm going to log out, yeah?
Is it time for him to go, bro? He keeps on getting injured, bro.
In the words of our lovely Claude, You know, RIP, Claude,
R.I.P.
man.
my
You know
brother.
what I
R.I.P.,
mean?
man,
It's
R.I.P..
time to go. The guy, you can't depend on him. You know what is with him? He will have that space where you're like, he's the best in the league. He's doing this, he's doing that, and then you're gonna play like a Man City or something, and then you hear there's a guy on Twitter. Oh, I can't remember his name now, and he always posts in the morning. I'm like, how does he know Party's out? And he always knows all the news. And I was like,
Ollie Informer. Ollie the Informer.
no, there's another guy. No, is it social. So I can't remember. Anyway, can't remember his name. But anyway, he'll put it, and I'm like, no, he's probably joking. And afternoon time, I'm seeing him in the squad. And you know when people start saying, I'm at the hotel, I've seen the players walking, he's not there. I'm like, again, like seriously, bro. And then he's doing kick. My man is kicking the baby shower, yeah, or the reveal, the gender reveal. Man put the leg right up. Afterwards, yeah, he's out 4 months. So like, what are you doing, bro?
Brother, my issue with Partey is he's let's keep it about. He's 38. He's not 30 or 30.
I said this.
Like, he's like, and I'm not mad at it, like, because you don't go from being injury free when you're at Atletico to come to Arsenal and when you're 28 and then you just start getting injuries. Like Thomas, we all know it's not, and there's no problem. Look, I'm not mad at him in terms of his quality. He's a quality player, but as again, one of the most the best attributes is being available, and he's not available enough. Even though last season he was, but it's now, I think this January, which he's probably not going to be fit till, we need to cash in. Not because he's a bad player, it's just that we're at the stage where I'm very confident with Rice in the 6, and we can't rely on him. And I don't want a situation where, touch wood, it doesn't happen, where a Rice gets injured and we have to draw for a man like Jorginho for a few games. I think we need to get something in to fix that scenario. We might even need to get a loan DM and a CM in January if Partey goes. Like, I think
Jorginho steps on the pitch for us.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, unpopular opinion, like I prefer El Neni to Jorginho, but you can beat me if you want.
I'm similar with that.
Just a quick one on Partey.
Give you a better shift.
Just a quick one on Partey. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like he come to London, and just lost his head in the London lights, bro.
100%.
When West Africans come to London,
listen,
it's just
I don't know.
Either Niger or Ghana. Some of us, we don't know how to behave there. Well, we're in London. Yes, London. What's going on? Go to tape. Go to all this place instead of eating fufu. He's gone to bangers and mash, fish and chips, brother. No more jollof rice. So
he's done. Because in Spain,
no injured now. It's
never injured.
Never.
And then he had that niggle. Man was out in Pagoda, Paddington, partying. I'm like, look at you. Look at you.
He's just living up to his name, bro. I'm Thomas Partey. I must party hard.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. and the thing is, the one that killed me the most, just before we wrap up, the one that killed me the most about Thomas Partey is, do you remember the Man City game at home? Do you remember when they took that picture of him? They put that picture up of him walking with the bag.
Bro, gas me up. I thought he was playing.
Bro. Do you know what I found out?
Oh gosh.
That was a picture from like 5 games before the season.
God.
You know that they actually done us dirty, bro. They literally pump fake.
Yeah, but he was in the squad. He was in the squad.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't there, bro.
At City, he was in the squad. What are you talking about?
I think it's talking this. I think the last season game.
Season. Oh, okay.
No, the last season. Do you remember
when we lost 3-1?
When we lost 3-1.
Yeah, I remember.
And then they were saying, "Oh, could he be there? He's there." They're sending pictures, all of this. That picture was from like 5 games ago.
I thought they sent his twin. You know that guy who plays his twin.
Aye, that's crazy. I lie. That's crazy. Hey, that guy. Man, that guy's a legend, bro. Man pulled up to him and said, "You know what, bro? We just look alike, bro. We just look alike."
But you know what? I don't want to disrespect that because I like Thomas Partey. I'm not like.
No, he's a baller, bro.
He's a
He's well class.
I just feel like some people, in terms of football, it's either you really persist and try and get to a certain point. But I think with him, it's kind of like other things going outside of football. If he's doing his thing, he's just chilling now. He's in London, like Kunle said. West London, also West African is in London now. He's living a life. And as I said, I want someone available. Declan Rice got a back injury against Tottenham. Next game he's back. I want that. I don't want a player that's getting injured and then it's like.
It's funny that you bring that up, yeah,
Hmm.
because you're being called out, Kunle.
Oh,
You're being called out. Man said, Kunle, don't cover up the club's
these lot, bro. It's not that deep.
The players come to Arsenal injury free. The medical team, medical facilities have blood on its hands.
No, we sent my man to United, man. Look what's happening there now, bro. We sent our guy to United. He's doing a little inside job there, bro. They got bare injuries, bruv. So you can't tell me it's a coincidence, bruv. We played the long game. We say, go and infiltrate the system. We're doing a Chelsea to see how Chelsea always got inside men on us? We've got the same on Man United. We're on your neck, Staffy. Sorry, bro.
What happened to that hench dummy that we had? The one that come from Brazil or PSG? You lot must have seen him. I was like, yo, who's this new medical team we've got? There was one.
Yeah.
They had a lot. I said,
when he
bro.
walked up to a picture like with the knife, bro. I was like, bro, it's this Terminator, bro.
Who's this, bro? Who's this? But no, right, bro. We sent we're sabotaging United, bro, because that guy's gone there. Injuries,
brother. It's mad their injuries now. Mad. No one can tell me that guy is not not a suspect about it. It has to be, bro. Because from club to club, he's carrying his reputation. Mad thing.
Oh, it's crazy, man. But anyway, listen, guys. Thank you very much for coming through for this another episode of the Gooner Lounge.
My pleasure, bro.
Guys, in the comments and in the chat, make sure you're liking the video if you haven't already. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel as well if you haven't already, and make sure you're subscribing to Kunle's channel, One Touch TV, and Tunnel TV, and the Back of the Net podcast format. Make sure you subscribe to their channel. Very good content creators, man. But guys, we will catch you on the next one. Hope you had a great time. See you later, guys.
Peace.